Now we will be going over the branches that come off of the external carotid artery. To begin, shown here is the left common carotid artery. As it makes its way up towards the head, it's going to split into the external carotid artery and the internal carotid artery. When you come up, your first branch, shown here by this little wire, is going to be the superior thyroid artery. It's going to go down and feed the top of the thyroid gland. Your next branch, which is also not on here, it's signified by this little hole. This is going to be the lingual artery. This is going to go to supply the tongue region. The next branch, shown here, is going to be the facial artery. These are just branches of the facial artery that are coming to cover the front of the face. As we continue up, our next branch, shown here, this is going to be the occipital artery. This is going to go and feed the occipital region of the skull. So it's going to go back and it's going to be this branch right here, going to the occipital bone. Our next branch, coming off here and continuing, this is going to be the posterior auricular artery. This is going to go up and over the back of the ear. Shown here, posterior auricular. Our next branch dives behind the mandible. So if I kind of dislocate this guy's jaw, shown here, this is going to be the maxillary artery. When you get to the top of the external carotid artery, the final artery is the superficial temporal artery, which is going to be this one that splits and goes to feed the temple and up the side of the head. Kind of splits into a Y and then continues to split multiple times. Running up within the transverse process through the transverse foramen of the cervical vertebrae is going to be the vertebral artery, shown here. The vertebral artery is going to end up entering the skull through foramen magnum.